Is a trussing needle. Alright? Now we use this to actually pull a string through the chicken to hold it in shape, so that when we turn it over in the oven, it actually maintains its shape and you get the best out of it. Now, what we're going to do first of all, you prep the chicken as you would do normally. So we're going to singe it to remove all of the feathers and just check it over. So you turn it over, you're looking for any green marks that would indicate that it's bad. This is quite good, it's got no green marks on it. But what it has got are some feathers. So we're going to go over to the stove and singe it off.
Slowly.
Make sure that you don't cook the chicken, that you keep it on the move all the time, making sure that you go into all of the little edges to get the feathers on. We don't want any of those feathers. When we've singed them all off, bring it back. And we start to take off any of the feathers so that we don't have any of the feathers left on our chicken.
It smells
So, special attention should be paid to around the winglets and around the feet. Just making sure you've got all of them off.
Must have been a baby chicken.
Once we've done that, we're ready to start to prep the chicken. So, first thing that we do is what? Can you remember?
I can't cut this.
Right. What's in there?
Oh yeah, the fat.
No, the fat's this end. That's the fat that we remove from that end. The wishbone. Well done. We remove the wishbone. So turn it over. Just open up the neck slightly. Trim the end of the skin off, and then you're able to see the wishbone, which sits just in this V here. What you do with your boning knife is we start to scrape the bone down so that it's nice and clear. Once it's nice and clear, you can put the knife behind the bone and start to release it, coming down to the joint. Put your finger and thumb behind it and just clean off any of the meat that's on the bone. So you can now see the bone quite clearly. Run your finger and your thumb up so that it's clear, and then you start to take out the wishbone.
Why do you take the wishbone out? What's the point?
Right, you take the wishbone out, Rose, it's a very good question, to help when you cut and carve the chicken, when you portion it. Because this bone is quite small and sharp, it's the one that sticks in people's mouth.
Surely you can do that after. My
No.
grandma always, I'm sure she did it after.
Right. As a caterer, you always take it out before you start, just in case.
Okay, yeah,
Right. As at home, domestically, no, you probably wouldn't. You do it after. But as a caterer chef, it's always removed. Right. We now tuck that underneath. You've got this little bit here. This is basically the thumb, and we actually cut those little bits off. Put them to one side. Right, now what we want to do is we want to tuck the little winglets underneath, and we check that all of the feet are correct, and we put it into that shape. Now, taking our trussing needle and our ball of string, what you need is a ball, piece of string